Hello there guys, welcome back to Younes Talks Football, welcome back to a brand new video. I hope all of you are doing well today. This is video number 1 of 2. Yes, you're getting a double upload today. Why not? There's tons happening. We're only halfway through the day and there's tons of stories to discuss. I'm sure by the time we reach this evening, it's going to be the same story. So make sure you keep your eyes peeled for the video later on as well this evening, tonight. And new video coming over to the second channel, Younes Talks, link in the description. Subscribe over there if you are interested. Let's get cracking into the latest. What is going on? We start off with none other than Mason Mount. News came out last night in the late hours after my video had already gone live. And we'd already watched Soccer Aid as well, which Poch did win, by the way. So can I just say, yeah, he's won more silverware in 90 minutes back in the country than he did in his entire time at Spurs. Just saying. And it's ironic that he's done that whilst he's become a Chelsea manager. Just saying. But one person that's looking to leave the fold of Chelsea Football Club is none other than Mason Mount. So here's the latest that Fabrizio came with last night in relation to Mason Mount and Manchester United. Here it is. Manchester United have sent messages to Mason Mount confirming intention to insist in the next days. Personal terms, not an issue, as players keen on the move. Chelsea keep asking for €80 million fee. This is why the deal was not progressing this week, but it's not over. Okay, look, we have to be completely honest here. Are Chelsea overpricing here? Of course. Of course. What did people expect? Don't forget, this is a 24-year-old, as far as I'm concerned, good midfielder who's English, yeah? Got to add the English tax on, mate. If Sancho was going for money that he's going for, then listen, Mason Mount's going for big money. So Man United, you're going to have to cough up because we are in need of some dimes and you have them. So cough up. Now, if I'm being completely logical here, let's be honest. Chelsea are doing this because they know they'll be happy with a little less. And Manchester United don't want to budge. But I think Manchester United will be happy to just add a little bit on. This will come to a compromise because the player wants to go. We know that. So Chelsea are in a position where I think they're just trying to play hardball. I think they're trying to play hard to get. And when that happens, sometimes you just got to persist a little bit more and boom. It happens. So I think Chelsea right now, yes, they're looking like they're not budging. I think eventually when they get to the negotiating table, them and Manchester United will agree to meet somewhere halfway, maybe a little bit of add-ons, and Manchester United will get their player. So Mason Mount will become a Manchester United player. I'm pretty certain. My opinion, by the way, I'm not in the know. I don't have any inside information, but my opinion, I reckon he will. And I think if I'm being logical, €80 million equates to 72 million pounds, if I'm guessing, somewhere around there. The economists in the chat can let me know in the comment section, right? But that's without me checking. I'm guessing. So I reckon it will come to somewhere like 60, 65, 60 plus add-ons, maybe 62 plus add-ons, somewhere there. I think that's what will happen. That's my opinion. So let's wait and see what happens. Mason Mount on his way to Manchester United soon, it seems. Now, talking about the goalkeeper situation that we discussed yesterday. Some people in the comments, and I understand, so I'm going to answer it. Some people are like, no, why are we getting rid of Mendy? Why don't Chelsea just get rid of Kepa? He's more useless, right? And everyone has their opinion, right? Kepa was the one that got into the team this season with Potter and with Lampard. And look, if I'm being completely honest, the less reckless one was Kepa. So I think the choice was justified. The one game Mendy did decide to play, right, or not decide to play, he was selected for, he got a howler from him. So in terms of reliability as of late, Kepa has been the more reliable. So I do want to pinpoint that out. But of course, both are not the standard that we need at Chelsea Football Club right now. I understand. But some people are like, why are we not just selling Kepa? Why are we selling Mendy? Because Kepa is on an outrageous wage. Kepa is on, what is he on, 250k a week or 200, somewhere there, right? He's somewhere there. 7-year deal, massive money. No club is going to come in and pay Kepa that. So there's a chance Kepa might even still be here when we start next season as the number 2 if we get a new goalkeeper in. I just want to clarify that, because in order for a player to leave, he needs to negotiate personal terms with another club. And what other club is going to offer him more than what he's getting at Chelsea? No one. No one. Or even match it? No one. Or even come close? No one. At best, people are looking at Kepa and going, listen, mate, you're getting 100k. Take it or leave it. Well, it means he's going to cut his salary by half. Minimum. You know, so that's why. That's why. With Mendy, it's a lot easier. Mendy, if I'm not mistaken, is on 50 or 60k a week. We negotiated a great deal for Mendy, I'm not going to lie. Peanuts. Absolute peanuts. So that's why it's very, very easy to offload Mendy. Not very easy to offload Kepa. But in talking about the goalkeeper situation, here's the latest in regards to Andre Onana. As is being reported now, Chelsea are expected to push for Andre Onana. It's seen as a feasible deal. Of course, the UCL final prevented any formal approach until now, which is understandable. And that's Felix Johnson coming out with it, saying that Chelsea are going to push. And this is where we refer to yesterday's video that I uploaded, where we were discussing the possibilities of compromise. And can Mendy be part of a deal? Can Lukaku be part of a deal? We've got leverage here. We can make this happen. So let's wait and see what goes down. And I expect a deal to happen, I'll be honest. I think we will get Onana. I don't want to say that too confidently, but we've got Lukaku there. We've got Mendy that we're trying to get rid of. We've got everything in our power for the deal to go ahead. And Inter Milan to be protected. You know, so I think it's a very, very doable deal. Very doable deal. Let's see what happens. Let me know in the comments what deal you would do to try and persuade Inter Milan to let us have Onana. He is going to cost in the region of about 50 million, I reckon. So do bear that in mind. Let me know in the comments what you think. Personally, I wouldn't mind a straight swap with Mendy. Cut the breeze. But I want Lukaku to stay there. So I wouldn't mind I wouldn't mind a swap. You take Lukaku, we'll take Onana. Great. We don't need to see each other ever again. And then Mendy will find a solution for elsewhere. Obviously, yesterday I was being excessive because we want Lukaku gone, right? So I was like, get Mendy and Lukaku in the deal, give us Onana. At the end of the day, that's not financially feasible. It's not logical. But, right, that's how desperate we are to get rid of these sort of players. So, look, I reckon one or the other, we can do a swap, you know? Or we can go straight in cash and then try and get more cash for Lukaku, which I just don't think is possible. I don't think they're going to pay more than 50 million for Lukaku. Surely not. His fee has plummeted. His value has plummeted. So let me know down below what you think. Now, Carney Chukwuemeka. Fabrizio gave us an update today in relation to Carney. So check this out. Chelsea have not changed their stance about Carney Chukwuemeka. No plan to include any buy option clause in case of loan deal, as Carney is considered part of the future project. Loan is not even guaranteed yet, as it depends on Pochettino's final choice and more outgoings. There's a key phrase in that. And this is why I plucked it out, because we already discussed Chukwuemeka yesterday, but I read a key phrase and I was like, we gotta discuss this. We gotta discuss this. This is fantastic to see. Finally. Do you want me to show you that? Let me show you it again. Let me see if you guys can pinpoint it out. Let's play a little game. Pinpoint what phrase I'm talking about. I'll give you a moment. If you have it, you have it. If you don't, well, I'll tell you in about 5 seconds. So, the phrase that's there is, it depends on Pochettino's final choice. Finally, we're listening to the gaffer, right? Finally, because with Graham Potter, it seemed like the other way around. It seemed like Potter was listening to the club and just going along with it. With Lampard, there's no power. He's an interim. Tuchel looked like he was trying to hold some sort of power and they ousted him out. Poch comes in and now we're listening to him. Okay, great, fantastic. That's how it should be. You hire a manager, you trust that manager, you listen to what final decision the manager has and you go with it, right? Now, if you have a recommendation or something that he hasn't thought of, you bring it to the table, but the sign-off on footballing matters should be the manager. When it comes to things like transfers, the manager should have an idea, should have a profile. Then there's a team to try and find players. I understand that. But if it comes to it where there's financial difficulty to try and get a deal done, you refer back to the manager. You say, look, we're having financial issues here. It looks like we're unable to get a deal done. Do you have another player in mind? Do you have someone that's similar? Do you have someone that you reckon you could work with? Bish bash bosh. Final choice is the manager. You go back out and you get the player. That is how it should be done. That is how you build the trust with a manager to implement and collate A team with a system that is going to execute itself perfectly because the manager has the team in his image. That is how it should be done. If Chelsea are looking to go down that route with Poch, happy days. Now, ultimately as well, alternatively, if it goes wrong, we also know who to point to because the club are not to blame for backing a manager. If anything goes wrong after that, we turn to the manager and go, hey, you did this and this and this. You got to try and fix this, mate. It's not working. It's easy. It's easy. So I like the fact that I've read it depends on Pochettino's final choice. If he says yes, yes. If he says no, no. That gives us clarity as well. That we're looking at Poch. He's the one making these choices. Cool. Fantastic. Right? Great. Goes well. Brilliant. Poch. Goes wrong. Excuse me, Poch. You know what I mean? So... yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. Let's see what he decides with Chukwuemeka. And as I've said, look, with Pochettino, we have to give the opportunity and we have to give the chance. We can't be writing someone off like that just immediately. As I've said in the past, I have my doubts in terms of the future. I don't have doubts in terms of him picking us back up. I don't. But in terms of winning the Premier League title, I have to be honest, I ain't sure. No one should be sure. You know? So we'll wait and see. But he deserves the opportunity. He's got the opportunity. Give him the chance. Let's see how he does. Done well at Soccer Aid. So that's a good start, I guess. Now, Christopher Nkunku has not walked through the door yet. I've even got comments from you guys in the comment section saying, why have we not unveiled this guy? What's going on? Okay, relax. Like I said, July 1st is a very, very key date, right? But it seems like with Nkunku, it doesn't have to be July 1st. It could be sooner. Why? Check this out. Here it is. No changes, no issues or no problems on the Christopher Nkunku deal. Understand Chelsea originally agreed with RB Leipzig to announce Nkunku after his final games of the season with France, June 19th. Medical done in September, contract signed in December. He's already a Chelsea player. He has signed the contract. He is a Blue. It's done. He's a Chelsea player. Officially, by law, a contract has been signed. Pen has been put to paper. There is ink on that paper that he put there. That does everything. He's a Chelsea player. The unveiling will come after the internationals, which, by the way, I find weird. Why in the blue hell did anyone decide to schedule international break? Well, not break. International fixtures. There is no break. There is the break. International games after the season's ended, before pre-season begins. Let the players go on holiday. Let them go and have what they need to go and have. Let them live a little. And then let them get ready for pre-season. And then let them resume internationals. Why is it that they've got to jet off and play internationals now immediately and then go on holiday? They're only going to have maybe 2 weeks off and then come back? Is that really enough? You know? And that time could have been used. If you set them off on a holiday earlier, well, maybe they come back earlier and then pre-season starts earlier. You know, that would be nice, especially for Chelsea. I'm only looking at it from Chelsea's perspective because we bloody need a pre-season, that's for sure. We need 3 pre-seasons in one. Everyone else has a pre-season. We need 3. So that's the latest with Christopher Nkunku, and it's looking good. Now, some crazy news here out of Leeds. I didn't expect this. Leeds. Well, not Leeds. I don't blame Leeds here. Right? But Ilhan Meslier. Check this out. Ilhan Meslier on reported Chelsea interest. If it is to go and be on the bench, I'm not interested in that. If it's to be the number 1, of course. You can't say I'm not interested in Chelsea. Okay. I don't undermine someone trying to aim very high. I don't disregard that at all. In fact, it's the right thing to do. But respectfully, yeah, I'm gonna say as a joke, you ain't got the facilities for that, big man. Yet, at least. I think it would be wise to not try and get Meslier as the next Chelsea goalkeeper, with all due respect. But what I will advise to Meslier is keep plugging away, keep working. Down the line, you never know. But to get relegated with Leeds and then all of a sudden just go, nah, you know what, yeah, no, if Chelsea come calling, of course I'm going to say yes. I would say relax a little bit. Very, 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 very unlikely. And if it were to happen now, I think the whole fan base would be up in arms. So, again, Meslier, happy for you, I guess, if there is actual interest. But go keep working, and who knows, if you do explode wherever you go next, who knows? At that point, Chelsea might actually come calling. But as of right now, I would like to say, I think the club will probably go, no, thank you very much, not yet at least. So good luck in your future endeavours, as Vince McMahon would say. Mr. Meslier. Let's get to the latest with Aubameyang. It looks like he might have found a way out, an exit finally. And where is it to? He's going to go and pick up the bag. Not just one bag. Maybe not even two. Maybe three. Maybe he can get a brand new Lambo wrapped up, just like his current one, in what's it wrapped? It's wrapped in chrome. Here it is. Here's the latest. Another Lambo on the way, it seems. Chelsea forward Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang is nearing agreements with 2 Saudi Arabian clubs and is therefore close to leaving the Stamford Bridge club after just 1 year. I actually wish Aubameyang the best. He's not done anything wrong in my eyes. Some people will be like, what? No, I mean, he's been underwhelming on the pitch, much like every single striker that's walked through the club since Diego Costa. But he's not been a disaster. It's not been a case of, oh my God, you miss every single chance you get. It's just sometimes he's missed, sometimes he's not even played, sometimes we've not seen him, sometimes he's left out the squad. It's just not worked, right? So he goes to Saudi, he's at an age 33. I wish him the best. Go and get the bag. Go and get the bag. Go and get all your bags, right? Good luck, Aubameyang, in Saudi, seeing as he has accepted 2 clubs. Let's see which one he goes to. It'd be nice if he joins Kante. I don't know if they get along pretty well. They might do, but it'd be nice if he goes there. To end, weirdly enough, talking about Saudi Arabia, looks like they're trying to come in for one of our other lads. Yeah, not Aubameyang, even though that's pretty much done. Another one. As DJ Khaled would say, another one. Here it is. This is Saudi Arabia's PIF have approached Chelsea defender Kalidou Koulibaly, who is open to talks. They would like him to join Al Ittihad, but would allow him to join whichever Saudi side he wanted. This league is brilliant. The league approach you, right? The country approaches you and go, okay, Habibi, which club would you like to go? Pick one. You want to go to play this club? You want to play in yellow? You want to play in white? You want to play in black? You want to play in blue? Pick a color. You know, it's fantastic. This is great. If I was a player, I'd be like, right, I've got a menu. This is great. I'm going to pick the finest meal, right? Now, Al Ittihad, Benzema, and Kante. I would suggest going there. Next alternative option would be to go and join Cristiano Ronaldo. He seems pretty lonely over there at the moment. There's no one coming in from all of these big clubs to go and join him. Right? I know what Sergio Ramos might do. He might go there, but that's not been decided yet. There's other players that are looking to head to Saudi. So look, Koulibaly, I would suggest Al Ittihad. You'll find yourself at home with Benzema, French-speaking, French colleague, right? Well, French colleague. They're born in France, that's about it. But they both played for France. And then Kante as well. I mean, he's played for France too. But Chelsea connection, you know, I think you'd find yourself at home. You'd find yourself at home at Al Ittihad. So I would advise the colours you pick on the menu, yellow and black, please. Yellow and black. So there we are. That's the latest in relation to the first part of the day. Make sure you're here later on for the second part of the day, where I'll give you my thoughts on all the cracking news that is coming through right now. And I'll see all of you then. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget, hit the subscribe button if you are new. Hit the notification bell to be notified once I've uploaded. Smash the like button if you have enjoyed this. And I will see all of you later on. Have a good one, people, in a bit. Take care and peace.